สวัสดีค่ะในบทที่71นี้เราจะพูดกันเรื่องเหตุการณ์ที่เคยเกิดเป็นประจำในอดีตแต่เดี๋ยวนี้ไม่ได้เป็นอย่างนั้นแล้วโดยใช้ used to ตามด้วยคำกริยานะคะเช่น That's where we used to live เราเคยอยู่ที่นั่น This town used to be beautiful เมืองนี้เคยเป็นเมืองที่สวยสิ่งที่เคยทำเป็นประจำในอดีตนะคะแต่เดี๋ยวนี้เราไม่ได้ทำนะคะเราก็ใช้ used to เหมือนกัน We used to play in the garden เราเคยเล่นในสวนนะคะหรือสิ่งที่เคยทำเป็นประจำในอดีตนี้นะคะถ้าเราจะไม่ใช้ used to เราอาจจะใช้ would แทนก็ได้นะคะเช่น We would play in the garden เราเคยเล่นนะคะตอนนั้นเราจะทำอย่างนั้นเป็นประจำเป็นเรื่องที่ทำอยู่ในอดีตนะคะเป็นเรื่องเล่ามักจะเป็นอย่างนั้นมีข้อสังเกตคือถ้ามีเวลาหรือระยะเวลากำกับการกระทำนั้นด้วยคำกริยาจะเป็นรูป past tense เฉยๆนะคะเช่น We ate in that restaurant 6 times เรารับประทานอาหารที่ร้านนั้น6 ครั้งนะคะเป็นเรื่องที่พูดถึงในอดีตใช้กริยาที่เป็น past tense เฉยๆนะคะหรือเราต้องการจะบอกว่าเราเคยอยู่ที่เมืองนิวยอร์กเป็นเวลา3 ปี We lived in New York for 3 years เป็นเวลากำกับนะคะคำกริยาก็เป็น lived past tense เฉยๆไม่ใช้ used to live นะคะติดตามเนื้อหาได้เลยค่ะ
Unit 71 Past Habits
Speaking and listening. Introduction.
Right. Dear Martha and Edgar, you may think that travel couriers are on holiday. On vacation all the time. But this is not true. We sometimes take vacations of our own. And next month, I'm taking mine.In the past, I've usually stayed in Britain during my vacations because I travel so much during the rest of the year. This time, however, I am going to break.with my past habits and spend my vacation in the States. I'll be visiting some friends in New York and then travelling over to the West Coast.May I take up your invitation to come and see you in California? Perhaps we can talk about public relations. I'd still like to find out exactly what it is. All the best,
Anna.How many times?
Listen.
Hi, welcome back. Did you have a good holiday?
Yes, thanks.
Sunshine, good food and so on?
Well, the weather wasn't very good. We only had a little sunshine, but we had a lot of good food.
So you found some nice restaurants?
Yes. Well, only one, actually. We went there every day.
You went to the same restaurant every day?
Yes.
Every day for 3 weeks?
Yes.
You ate in the same restaurant 21 times in 3 weeks?
How many times?
21.
21.
Yes, 3 weeks is 21 days. So if you had dinner in the same restaurant every day, you ate there 21 times.
No, you're wrong. Actually, it was 42 times. We had lunch there as well. How long?
Listen.
So, now you're back from your holiday, you'll be starting work again.
Yes, I start on Monday. I've got a new job. I'm really looking forward to it.
A new job with the same company?
No, a different company. ZZZ Industries.
ZZZ?
Yes. Just a minute. You worked for them once, didn't you?
Yes, I worked for them a few years ago in Bristol.
How long did you work there?
2 years, 7 months and 13 days.
Did you like it?
No, I hated every minute.
Oh.
Still, you might enjoy it, who knows? What would you like to drink?
When I was young.
Listen.
This square used to be beautiful, you know. It used to be really beautiful.
Did it?
Yes. I remember when I was young, there used to be a lot of small cafes on that side, and there used to be a lot of trees in the middle.
It must have been nice.
Oh, it was beautiful. Look at it now.
Office buildings, supermarkets, car parks.
Yes. You see that grey building?
On the corner?
Yes. There used to be a lovely old house on that corner. That's where we used to live.
When you were young?
Yes. It's all changed now.
Yes.
It used to be really beautiful.
Listen and repeat.
This square used to be really beautiful. There used to be a lot of small cafes on that side. There used to be a lot of trees in the middle. There used to be a lovely old house on that corner. That's where we used to live.
Listen.
I remember we had a balcony.
Looking onto the square?
Yes. On summer evenings, our parents and grandparents used to sit on the balcony. We used to play in the square under the trees.
I can imagine it.
People used to walk across the square to visit their friends. All the cafes used to have tables in the open air.
It's different now, isn't it?
Yes. Everything's different these days, not only this square.
Yes.
Life's more complicated than it used to be. And people aren't as friendly as they used to be.
Listen and answer these questions about the past.
Do you think life used to be simpler than it is today? Do you think people used to be friendlier than they are today?
Not anymore.
Listen.
What would you like to drink? A glass of red wine?
No, thanks. I'll have an orange juice.
An orange juice? You always used to drink red wine.
Yes, but not anymore. I don't drink anything alcoholic these days.
Really?
I never used to like wine anyway. I only used to drink it because everybody else used to drink it.
I see. Cigar?
No, thanks.
Have you given up smoking too?
Yes.
That's amazing. You used to smoke those huge cigars all the time.
I know, but not anymore.
Well, well, well.
I've reformed.
Song.
I've reformed. I used to like to gamble. I used to like to dance. I used to think that life was just a never-ending game of chance. I used to gamble. I used to dance. That was what I did before. But I don't do that anymore. I've reformed. I went out every evening and I always went too far. I spent all my time and money at casinos or at nightclubs or a bar. Every single evening, always too far. That was what I did before. But I don't do that anymore. I've reformed. Gamble, though I still like to dance. I wouldn't go near a casino even if I had the money or the chance. I never gamble, but I still dance. I remember what I did before, but I don't do it anymore. I've reformed. Whoa, I've reformed. Oh yeah.
Accents of English.
You've heard these 8 accents before. Do you remember them all?
The differences between Canadian accents are nowhere near as great as the regional accents that one hears in Great Britain.
I was born in an area that had a long history of slavery and the plantation system. And music was a part of the environment.
But I was surprised, you know, when I went to Sandwich in Kent. I spent the weekend, and it's the best weekend I have spent in England since I came. We really had a happy time.
If you're not conversant with big cities, your first arrival in London can be very stunning.
In our restaurant, we serve basically curry and rice, lamb, chicken, prawn. Prawn is a very popular dish. And then tandoori is basically to start with.
There's the old saying that home is the best place in the world. It is true.
I find that the teaching staff room varies a lot between Australia and England. The teachers in Australia are more unified. They have one idea, and it's generally carried out as a unified whole idea.
Well, I wouldn't want to, settle in any other country I've visited, because I just like New Zealand too much.
Synopsis.
Dialogue.
Well, here we are. This is the Tower of London. It's now a museum, but it used to be a prison. It was also a palace until the time of King James I. The original tower, called the White Tower, was built in 1080 by William the Conqueror. Later kings added the walls and the corner towers. As I mentioned, the Tower of London used to be a prison. In previous centuries, kings imprisoned their enemies here. Today, in the sunshine, it looks beautiful, but it was once the most terrifying place in England.
Wasn't Sir Walter Raleigh imprisoned here?
That's right, by King James I, for nearly 13 years.
And I read something about Henry VIII and his wives.
Yes, 2 of his wives died here, Anne Boleyn and Catherine Howard.
Anna, where are the crown jewels kept?
Oh, in the jewel house, over there.
Is it possible to see them?
Oh, yes, of course. But photographs are not permitted, I'm afraid.
Oh.
Those men in traditional costumes have a special name, don't they? I used to know it, but I've forgotten what it is.
Oh, well, they're yeoman warders, but they're usually called beefeaters.
Beefeaters, oh yes.
You can take photographs of them, but you should ask their permission first.
Anna, what are those black birds called in English?
Ravens.
Oh, yes, ravens.
6 ravens are always kept here. An old legend says that if the ravens leave the tower will fall.
Oh.
But they're still here at the moment, so I think it's safe for us to have a walk round. Let's go this way.
Yes, all right.
ในบทนี้สิ่งที่มีประโยชน์มากเกี่ยวกับการเขียนที่เราได้ฝึกเพิ่มเติมคือการเขียนประวัติย่อของตัวเองนะคะซึ่งรวมถึงวันเดือนปีเกิดพื้นฐานการศึกษาประสบการณ์ซึ่งเป็นเอกสารที่ต้องใช้ในการศึกษาต่อหรือในการสมัครงานนะคะควรฝึกเขียนให้คล่องนะคะและในเรื่องของการอ่านเราก็ได้อ่านเรื่องเกี่ยวกับชีวิตวัยเด็กด้วยคงจะได้นำสิ่งที่เรียนรู้นี้ไปใช้ให้เป็นประโยชน์ได้ในชีวิตจริงนะคะพบกันใหม่ในบทหน้าสวัสดีค่ะ